5 quests at the moment. 1 to turn in and 4 tasks to do. So of course we've got a squad of your own. Use a squad of the post sentinels to destroy 3 Ashenvale wreckers and slay 10 horde invaders. We have Bathed in Light, create a bathed concoction. Find Tyronis at the lake. Rear guard duty, slay 10 Furbolg at the ruins. And the reason why. We need blue, green, and red moonstones deactivated. Okay. Good things. Good things, good things. Alright, where do we want to go first? Let's see. I've got quite a few areas on both sides of the road here. Let's do... here. I suppose we'll do a squad of our own first. I think we'll need to talk to the sentinel here to get some more sentinels.
I am honored. Goddess, watch over you.
There we go. And now we have 3 sentinels.
Vishnu, allow me.
I've received a report about you from some of my scouts out in the forest, but I had no idea how capable you are. Thank you. With what you've accomplished, the tide has turned. I've no doubt that we'll rout them by the end of the day. There were 2 humans here, Firo, Ironhand, and Delgin the Purifier. They were members of a holy organization known as the Argent Dawn. Both fell defending the post when the Horde first attacked. I'm going to loan you my magical cloak. It was a gift from Cenarius that allows me to move invisibly. Find both of their corpses and retrieve Firo's hammer and Delgin's prayer book. Firo's corpse is in the courtyard and Delgin's is atop the tower. Beware, the warlock up there will be able to see you.
Farewell.
Okay.
Hello.
Our losses here have been staggering. I do not look forward to writing the letter to the Argent Dawn embassy in Darnassus. At least we will be able to send their most prized possessions back for their loved ones. I cannot thank you enough for your courage. Please accept this on behalf of the post.
Be careful. Ishmi Daldir.
Alright. Thank you. With the moonstones of Ordil Aran deactivated, we should not need to worry about any further incursions of Furbolg here. However, my scouts have returned with the disturbing news from the Furbolg village. There is an imminent danger massing there. I wonder, might I entice you to carry a warning to Astronar for me?
May the stars guide you.
Certainly.
What brings you here?
We are in your debt, priest. If I know anything about the Furbolg, they do not like their noses bloodied. It won't be long now before they tuck tail and return to their village.
Asha.
Tyronis' body lies broken atop a small rise next to the keeper. Deep slashes crisscross his corpse. As you rummage through Tyronis' belongings, you find a water-damaged journal. Quickly flipping through the last legible pages, you read that Tyronis makes mention of finding the gem, but then of having lost it in the area. The only thing left to do is find it. Perhaps the tendrils have it?
My vigil is eternal.
Ooh, okay. Keep your heart wise. That which has risen, excuse me. When I sensed these things rising from below, I came to put them back down. I found the corpse of your friend and dragged him as far as I could before one of my fetlocks was broken. It is all that I can do to hold off these foul tendrils. There is one that controls the tendrils and eyes. It calls itself Harbinger Aphotic. I'm sure that you have heard it yelling from the south. The Harbinger stands out of range of my magic, but you could get to him, if you dare. Return this foul creature below from whence it came.
By the wisdom of Cenarius.
Okay. Ooh, not close enough.
Nature is restless.
With the death of the Harbinger, I can begin to cleanse the lake. You have my deepest thanks. I will mourn the loss of your friend, but know that his remains will fuel the reclamation of the forest hereabouts. So
Until we next meet.
Yes, so.
What brings you here?
Ashendale is a lush forest brimming with life. It is a pleasure to walk down its secret paths in search of herbs, but one must take care. The forest is not without its dangers. Ah, welcome back. This is terrible. He's dead? The time for mourning will come, but for now we must focus our efforts. I will send some of the sentinels to recover his body and assist the keeper. You have the gem that he was seeking. It must be delivered to Astronar. I would ask you to deliver the gem directly to Wolfrunner. Last I heard, she was still in Astronar to the southeast. At least the road between here and there is still relatively safe, so it should be a simple matter of following it there. Of course, if you'd rather, I believe that Sentinel Ivana would be willing to loan you one of her lightsabers to swiftly make the trip. Whatever you choose, good health to you. May our paths cross again soon. Did you have any trouble getting to the Light of Elune at the lake? With the concoction blessed by the Light of Elune, it should be ready for delivery to Astronar. There is no time to waste. Now that it has been bathed in Elune's blessed light, I believe that the concoction will help the afflicted child. Please, take it to Astronar and give it to the child's parent, White Moon. To reach Astronar, follow the road south and then east. However, if you'd like to get there more swiftly, speak with Sentinel Ivana.
May the stars guide you.
Another question mark. Where are you? There you are. Sentinel Ivana.
I am listening.
You have been of great assistance to us. Without you, we would have been wiped out by now. It would be my pleasure to offer you one of my lightsabers any time to ride to Astronar up and to the southeast. I'm sure that you have very important business to attend to there. I would consider it a great kindness if you would speak with my sister, Sentinel Luara, when you arrive to tell her that I am well. Just speak to me again when you are ready to go, and any time that you need a ride, it is yours.
Farewell. Good luck.
Yes, please.
friend. Ishnu Allah.
She's alive? I feared that she might be dead when we heard about the attack on the post. As you can see, we have our hands full with the Horde here as well. You have given me the greatest gift by letting me know she is well. Any time that you wish to ride one of my lightsabers back to the post, it is yours.
Good luck, friend.
A helping hand. Under the supervision of Architect Nemos and Vindicator Vedar, my people are revitalizing an old Night Elf outpost in the eastern part of Ashenvale. That was very loud. The task of building won't be easy, for the challenges and enemies they face are many. I know Architect Nemos and his compatriots at Forest Song would appreciate any help they can get, and he has asked me to send any interested women his way. Speak to me again, and I will arrange for the fast transport for you to their location.
Good health, long life. Favor the road traveled by few.
Hello.
Priest Astronar's burning! Quickly, take this bucket of water and put out the fires before there's nothing left.
Del Nadis. What brings you?
Wolfrunner, I know these forests as if they were a part of me, but know that there is still much to be learned from them, and much danger still hidden. I am Wolfrunner. Who might you be? Taronis is dead. The lady weeps softly for the loss of her friend, and then composes herself after a moment. We must see to it that his sacrifice was not in vain. Are you willing to see this through, priest? Very well. Allow me some time to think about how we should proceed, and we'll know shortly.
Be careful.
Directly to the north of Astronar are the Thistlefur Furbolg. My scouts report that their numbers have grown greatly over the past few months. If they grow too great, they may find the courage to attack Astronar directly. Go to Thistlefur village and kill as many of their kind as you can. I shall remain here in Astronar and await word from you. Elune be with you, priest.
Goddess watch over you.
Oh, it's the young night elf.
Ishnu Allah.
I must apologize, for I have no time to speak. My child, Lara, is deathly ill. This is from Orendil. His skill with herbs and healing is great. This cure gives me hope, when before I had little.
Good luck, friend.
Here you are, Lara. Take this. Father, are you there? I'm hungry. Can I have some stew? What? You're awake? Your cure must have worked. Thank you.
I am honored.
I hoped Orendale's cure would save Relara, but I fear it only slowed the disease running through her. We must find more powerful medicine. Thankfully, Orendale spoke to me of further remedies should this first one fail. Elun's Tear is a type of stone that rests in only one place, the remains of Iris Lake, destroyed by the eruption of Thunder Peak, northeast of Astronar. Orendale said that the stone will wash away corruption. Please, bring me Elun's Tear and pray it will end my child's sickness.
Denadris.
How may I help?
Thank you. Now it is time to deal with the Horde. The fires are mostly contained, but we have to do something about those Wind Riders. Quick, you have to jump into one of our glaive throwers and return fire. Alrighty then.
Farewell. I am honored.
We're saved. You shot down enough of them that we should be able to handle the rest. I cannot thank you enough.
Del Nadris.
Oh. Corrupting influence? As you search through the belongings of the dead Furbolg lying before you, a small charm, very obviously created by trolls, spills out onto the ground. Touching the charm, you immediately get a sense that something is not right about the wood. A feeling of unease, of corruption, permeates the object. Wrapping it in some spare cloth, you put it in your pack and resolve to show it to Wolfrunner when you next find yourself in Astronar.
How may I help?
Well done. We are under constant threat from the Furbolg. Hopefully this will keep them at bay for a bit longer.
Good luck.
What is troubling you, priest? A troll charm? What are Furbolg doing with such a thing? You're right, it does have a feeling of corruption about it. Even I can sense that. There's someone here who might be able to help. The man standing right across from me is known as Hephaestus Pilgrim. He's one of the Worgen. He and his sister came to Astronar not long ago looking for a place to live. From what little I've been able to glean, he's interested in trying to help the Earthen Ring with the Cataclysm. His sister is even more powerful. She's gone east to try and help the shaman deal with the volcano. Perhaps he can help. Take the charm over to him and see what he thinks.
Goddess watch over you.
Dude. Oh, Hephaestus.
I got a bad feeling.
The Worgen gives you a blank look as you walk up to him. Looking down at the wooden carving in your extended hand, the Worgen reaches out to take it. The Furbolg covet that which does not belong to them. Hephaestus turns the charm over in his hand and then discards it. There's a property to the carving that solely corrupts those that aren't trolls. As I understand it, the Furbolg have done this sort of thing before. Some never learn. No doubt they hoard most of the charms in the Thistlefur hold above their village to the north.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Oh look, we've got a Furbolg that isn't mean. Fear Darksnout. Yes, I speak your tongue, Night Elf. We Furbolg have been through this kind of corruption before. Not long ago, our leader stole the idol of Remulos, the demon-tainted thing, and sorcelled the entire tribe, and our redemption was barely delivered by a druid known as Brol Bearmantle. But this time, we did not steal. The trolls, Zormgard gave us the charms as a sign of friendship. A deadly friendship, it would seem. Our chief, Dal Bloodclaw, is too far gone. Enter the hold and return with his charms. Made it out. Well, the future of the Thistlefer rests on your shoulders, Night Elf. What was done had to be done, as our leader Dal's sickness from the troll charms was destroying us. It was better for the health and dignity of the tribe that it was you, outsider. This way, there will be no civil war amongst us, and we will easily find new leadership. Hopefully, one that does not have a tendency to so easily trust outsiders. Perhaps I am guilty of this as well. Here, allow me to repay the debt we owe you before we part ways forever. Hephaestus!
We've been walled up for far too long.
Do you think that you retrieved all of the troll charms from Thistlefur Hold? If any are left behind, the Thistlefur tribe will continue to be influenced by them, and eventually they will attack this place. Hephaestus nods slowly as he looks you straight in the eye. You've likely saved the Thistlefur from themselves, at least in the short run, if they can keep from stealing objects of power that don't belong to them, that is. I understand that the Night Elves are having problems with the other Furbolg tribe to the south. That is something he's going to want to speak to you about. However, there are more immediate concerns that I would ask for your help with. The Worgen stares at you intently before launching into his request. The volcano threatens to engulf all of Ashenvale if we do not act quickly. Let me assure you, this was no natural eruption. My sister is powerful. She has gone east to the edge of Thunder Peak's lava flow, just north of the road, to enlist the aid of the other elements against the Fire Lord that has caused this destruction. Please go to her and give her what assistance you can.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Okay, so we're going to leave that here for today, because why not?